Islanders, at what point does the news of Royal Caribbean overbooking, overselling their ships quit being news and start becoming the norm? They've done it yet again. We will share with you the sell date and the ship on the show today. We're also sharing news from Carnival Cruise Line and the Carnival Splendor coming to the distress call of people and pets. We're also talking Antarctica. Princess Cruises is set to sail to Antarctica, and some of you may be joining them. We all need some time on the islands. Let's go there now on Island Time. Happy Thursday, May 22nd, Islanders. Thank you for stopping by the show today. We're on Island Time. I am Derek. Let's drop those anchors and take some time to relax in the islands together on this Friday Eve. I am ready for the weekend. It's a holiday weekend. We have one day to go, and the show will help us get there. Talking about the latest in cruise news. I am dead serious when I say I'm not sure when the news of Royal Caribbean overbooking their ships stops becoming news and starts becoming reality. This has happened 3 or 4 times. We've pointed it out. Every time it has happened, but it keeps happening. And just like in this situation, in all previous situations, no current passengers who are booked on these cruises have been canceled by Royal Caribbean. Every action has been based on an individual passenger's decision they have made. I find confidence in that, and I hope those of you who are sailing Royal Caribbean, especially this busy summer, have the same confidence. They may oversell, they may overbook your ship, but they're not going to cancel you without your permission. Who's the victim this time, right? It's the Navigator of the Seas, a short 4-day sailing out of Long Beach, out of the Los Angeles area, June the 2nd, coming up very, very soon. This 4-day cruise, almost a holiday cruise, right after the holiday, right? Where people are excited, they're kicking off their summer. Royal Caribbean sharing the old whoopsie poopsie there. I overbooked the cruise, guys. I don't have enough staterooms to accommodate all of you, and they are sharing that message via email to passengers who are booked on board the ship. Here's what they've shared. This sounds familiar. It's repeat. Honestly, for Royal Caribbean, the email says, ahead of your Navigator of the Seas, June the 2nd, 2025 sailing, we are looking to see if you and your travel party have flexible plans. I've almost memorized this email word for word because I've read it so many times the last month. If your plans are not set in stone, mark this email as read and gear up for your upcoming adventure. If your travel plans are flexible, you may be able to take advantage of our special offer. It's the same thing every time. There's 2 options this time. Option 1 is you can move to a later sell date. You're not going to cruise June the 2nd. If you're flexible, move on down the road if you want to. They provided several different sell dates that you could cruise on board the Navigator of the Seas this summer. If you chose to move, they would give you your money back. They would move you to your new cruise, give you what you paid back, bada boom, bada bing, free cruise. That's a pretty good option, unless I really needed a cruise. If I was like, hey, I'm done with work, it's been a long time, school's out, I'm going, then I'm not going to take the option. But if I'm flexible, yeah, okay, free cruise, give me my money back, I'll move. We're all happy. Option number 2, just cancel your cruise. You're not going, we give you your money back. We give you 100% future cruise credit back. You can go spend it on another cruise. Those are the 2 options. And honestly, I probably would take option 1. I'd probably say, okay, I'm not going on this cruise. I'm going to move to one of the other sell dates. You're going to move me there for free, and you're going to give me my money back that I paid. I'd probably do it, even though it's tough because you're excited to cruise in like 10 days. I would still do it. Why? Why does this keep happening? Cruise lines, airlines, they assume, you know what happens when you assume. Cruise lines and airlines both assume that people are going to cancel before the event. They're going to move their travel. Something's going to come up, so they overbook the cruise ship. They overbook the aircraft. And you see that at airports whenever American Airlines and others are saying, do we have any volunteers that will move for this voucher? And you see this with Royal Caribbean People aren't canceling their cruise. People are wanting to cruise, and Royal Caribbean knows that the demand is higher than ever. People are not canceling for the foreseeable future. We may see this take place from time to time, and it begs the question and the answer that I don't know. When do we consider this the norm and not the news? Share that with me. What are your ideas? Share it with me in the comments section below. We're going to share news here from Carnival Cruise Line. The Carnival Splendor, which sails out of Australia right now, came to the aid of a distress call of a small boat. The distress call was put out there. This boat had issues, engine issues. It was idle. It was dead in the water. There are 4 people on board. There are 3 dogs on board. A couple of the people are actually content creators. You can imagine the type of content hopefully they captured, and hopefully as well that they will share. But they put out the call. We need help. Can you imagine this? They put the call out 5 hours later. Help is on the way. And I just imagine this small boat putting out this distress call, thinking that another boat of comparable size, maybe a little bit bigger, is going to come and help them. But 5 hours later, they see help on the horizon. And it does look like a small vessel until it gets closer and closer and closer. And never in their wildest dreams, probably, would they think that a cruise ship, a huge cruise ship, was going to be the vessel that helped them in their distress. That's exactly what happened. And it would be a crazy feeling, a crazy thing to capture. Hopefully it was captured. These people were taken in. They were checked medically. They were given food. 4 people, 3 dogs. And we even have news of what type of dog was saved. 2 French bulldogs and a miniature husky are now on board the Carnival Splendor. Usually pets are not allowed on board, but for now they are. The Carnival Splendor, the itinerary was not impacted as far as we know. And these people and pets will stay on board until Saturday. That's the next port of call where they will get off the ship. Until then, what an amazing story and how things work out, right? That sometimes in a big issue, a life issue, you're lost out there, you call for help, and help is received, and all of a sudden you go from this distressing ship, this boat that's not working, to a cruise ship. How cool is that? Kudos to the crew there on the Carnival Splendor for making this happen, and we hope that everyone is all right. I want to share news today as well from Princess Cruises. The Majestic Princess was set to come to Galveston, Texas. And you probably remember several months ago, Princess Cruises said, we're pulling the plug. We're not cruising from Galveston. The Majestic was supposed to come your way, and it's not anymore. They didn't tell any of us why. They didn't say where the Majestic Princess was going to go in 2026 and 2027. They just said she's not going to Galveston, Texas. Well, now we know the rest of the story. The Majestic Princess sailing to Antarctica. How cool would it be to sail to Antarctica? She's also going to South America. Cruises from 15 days to 33 days. November of 2026, which is far enough out you can book it and pay for it, to January of 2027. Some crazy itineraries. Many of them leaving from Fort Lauderdale. An 18-day Brazilian adventure, leaving Fort Lauderdale, visiting Buenos Aires, St. Martin, Dominica, Barbados, Rio de Janeiro, several other places from the United States. That's rare. There's a 33-day voyage as well, leaving from Fort Lauderdale, calling on 15 ports of call across the Caribbean and South America. A really, really neat itinerary, including seeing the Cape of Good Hope. You remember that from your history classes? I had to share that news with you because people had wondered what's going to happen to the Majestic Princess. And at the same time, because she's going to Antarctica and South America from the United States, there's a couple people already emailed that are interested in that. I would love to get you pricing if you would like to. Like I said, it's pretty far in advance, so you could book it and pay it off. But neat news from Princess Cruises. We still, though, want them to come back to Galveston. Please come back and bring a Sphere class ship with you. Islanders, that is the cruise news for today. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope your Thursday is done, your work is done, you're enjoying at home. Your Friday goes by so fast, and we can all get to this 3-day weekend for many of us. Of course, before you leave the show today, be sure you like the video, be sure you're a subscriber to this community, and share your thoughts, your opinions, your comments from the show today. I've shared mine. You get to share yours as well in the comment section below. We'll see you down there and on our Facebook page and tomorrow right here on Island Time.